Welcome to day 29 of these 40 days of stewardship. And tomorrow on day 30, I want to start talking about a new concept, and that is the idea of work. How do we work in a way that is meaningful and fulfilling to our lives? What is the purpose of work? So if you hate your job, next week is going to be for you. But today, even though it's day 29, I want to talk about a 30-day concept of stewardship. Remember, we used 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2 in the beginning to get the idea and the definition and our purpose and goal of stewardship. Remember what it says. It says, moreover, it is required of stewards that they be found faithful. And so what we need to be doing as stewards every 30 days is kind of doing some checkups, a checklist of looking at the different elements and concepts that we have worked on and measuring our faithfulness. Every 30 days, we need to be making adjustments. What is working and what isn't working? What do I need to improve on? If I keep going like I'm going, where am I going to be 30, 90, 6 months from now on, a year from now on my goals? So here's some things that we need to run through on the checklist every 30 days just to make sure that we are staying on track of faithfulness. The first one is this. How are you doing on your budget? We're 30 days into this now. You created that budget. You're working that budget. How are things going? Are you staying true to your budget? Are there some line items that need to be adjusted? Don't be afraid to adjust every 30 days. You may be looking at it today going, man, I didn't think about this happening next month or the next month. Hey, make that adjustment. Work it into the budget. Move some things around. Remember, your budget is your tool that you use to see things a long way off. Second question is this. Are you paying off debt? Have you began to pack a little bit on that debt snowball? And man, I know we're only 30 days into this, and right now that snowball may be little bitty, but keep rolling it around. And a year from now, it's going to make a big difference if you stay with it. Third one is this. Do you have good weekend strategies in place? Are you making sure that you don't get into the weekend we're spending and buying out of boredom, or that we're crashing our budget? Instead, we're using creative ways to still have fun, enjoyable times as a family. But don't let the weekends be the place where your plan goes to die. Number 4, how are you doing with savings? Are you putting a little bit back? Do you have some kind of piggy bank way, whether it's an app or something to do some roundups? Are you starting to build your emergency fund? How are you doing with your first $1,000? And then number 5 is this. How about your giving? Are you getting rid of anything that is eroding your finances? That's just too much to maintain or to keep that you're not really using, maybe getting rid of a payment and instead putting that into maybe some places where you begin to give. Are you giving things to others who could use them a whole lot more than you can? Are you giving in partnership? Have you entered into giving with your church, like-minded people who are heading in the same missional pathway as you are, so that your little bit makes a big difference? So today's action step is this. Let's just do a 30-day checkup on our goals. Don't be afraid to make some adjustments. Don't be afraid even to adjust some of the goals. And every 30 days, we just kind of need to do a little bit of an inventory to make sure that as stewards, we're staying faithful.